the next concept called nested for loop. That means simple. It means for loop within a for loop. That's what is nested for loop. That is, if I put a for loop inside this, that becomes a nested for loop. Let's take an example. I want to print a table 1 to 10. We printed a table of 4. Like that, I want to print a table of 1 to 10. How do I do that? Now what will happen? I'll copy this only. Let me copy and paste this. Now what is going to happen here? Let's write the logic first. Now in the nested for loop, when I want to print a table of 1 to 10, I have to first start 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 1 into 3, like that 1 into 10. So first I want to increment this. Then I want to increment this 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3. So that means left side, this is L and this is R. For every one increment of left, I have to increment R 10 times. You're getting me, guys? You're getting me? I want to print the table 1 to 10.
Yes.
Right. So I am saying 1 into 1, 1 into 2. So R is incrementing till 10. Correct?
Yes.
Then in order to print the table of 2, I have to increment my left side.
Left side, yes.
So
yes.
for one increment of left, my right side value should increment 10 times. Correct?
Yes. Yes.
If I say 3 into 1, 3 into 2. So this will go up to 10. Right? Then 4 into 1. So for every one increment, I have to increment the R by 10, right side by 10 times.
Okay.
You're getting me?
Yes.
So how do I do this type of an activity? Any idea, guys? Any guess? Any guess? Anyone wants to try? I'm going to use a nested for loop. So in my outer for loop, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to have two for loops here. Okay, I'm going to have two for loops. One outer and the second one inner. Outer for loop I'm going to consider as my left, and my inner for loop I'm going to consider as my right. Okay, so now I'm going to say my outer for loop for A equal to 1 to 10. Step 1. Next. So this is my outer for loop. So here what will happen? My left is ready. I'm going to have an inner for loop for B equal to 1 to 10. Step 1. Now here I am going to again next. Here I am going to say print A concatenate star concatenate B concatenate equal to concatenate A star B. What will happen here? Arshad.
So what if we put that concatenation sign after that quote, or after that
What quote?
inverted?
Which one?
Anywhere. One? Yeah, anywhere. No. Yeah, anywhere. Like the concatenation sign after the quote.
After the quote, if I put A and I wanted to print like this, A star B, I have to concatenate star, right, with
yes.
A. If I put after this, how will this do join?
Okay.
Think Harshit. First you think what we are doing here. I want to join A star. If I put it after, how will these two join? You tell me.
Yes, it should be in the between. Okay.
It should be in the between, right?
Yes.
Got it?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Fine. Now, what will happen here? Let's write how the code works here. Let's see how the code works here. Now, this is my outer. That's going to be my left. This is my inner. That's going to be my right. So when I'm executing this, A is equal to 1 to 10. So the first value of A is equal to 1. So this condition is satisfied. It will come into this. Now it sees another for loop inside. It sees B is equal to 1. B is equal to 1. So the condition is still not satisfied, so it will go into this. Now I am printing A. A's value is 1. Wait, let me rub this. What is the value of A? How does this print? You know?
It is going to be 1.
1 star.
Then
What is the value of B?
1.
1 equal to A into B is 1.
1.
Now we'll come to this next, right?
Yeah.
Is B greater than 10? No. B is 1, right?
Yes.
So we'll go back to this for loop and come back again here. Now what is the value of A?
Still 1.
Still 1. Now what is the value of B?
2.
2. 2. Right?
Yeah.
So you see, this is getting incremented. Now at the point where 1 star 10 equal to 10, now this condition is satisfied.
Yes.
Now we'll go out of this loop and see that there is another next, right?
Yeah.
So we'll go and check whether A is equal to, what is the condition? A is greater than 10. Now what is the value of A?
It's 1.
1. Now still it's not less than 10, right? So it will go into this.
Mm-hmm.
He'll see this for loop. Again the value of B is 1. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll go into this for loop. Now what is the value of A here?
It's going to be 2.
2 into, what is the value of B?
1.
1. See? You're able to get me. I incremented left 10, right 10 times. Now I'm incrementing left by 1 and then right by 10 times. You're able to get me this code, Wycliffe?
Yes, I'm able to.
You're able to understand, or you want me to explain again?
I'm able to understand. It's just that how the way you say that the loop, because when I look at the code itself, I don't see how that second next is going to move out. So see the way it goes into the, how can I explain it?
Yeah. What happens is,
when it loops within the inner, then it comes out to the outer.
yes. See what happens, you have one for, another for inside, and for this for you have a next, and for this for you have a next, right?
Yes.
Now, first it checks A is equal to 1, correct?
Yes.
It goes in.
Mm-hmm.
Now this condition, once it goes into this loop, this condition has to be satisfied for it to come out, correct?
Yes.
Now when it comes out, it sees this next. That means there is a for this next, correct? This one.
Yes.
Is this condition satisfied?
No.
So it will go back into the loop again.
So when it says no, it increases it and then goes to...
Yes, it will increase. That's what we put step 1, right? It will increase as 1.
Got it.
It will increase A equal to 2 and then it will go into the loop. And it will do that till A is equal to 10.
Okay.
Let's write this. Let's write this and see how it works.
Again, Rajesh, the 2 increments, I'm not able to get it.
Okay. Now let's do that again here. This is the outer. This is the outer form.
Yeah.
Let me do a color coding for this. Better. You will have an understanding. This one and this one I'll put it as blue. Okay. Now you are able to understand, right? Now you see here the outer loop is for.
Yes.
This is my outer loop.
Yeah.
And this is my inner loop.
Yeah.
Right? Now when it comes to this loop, Let me write it in another color, black. Now first it's going to come into this loop. Okay. Okay. Now you see here. Now the code is coming to this loop. What is the value of A?
1.
A is equal to 1. So what is the condition here? A should be greater than or equal to 10 for it to get out of the loop, correct?
Yeah.
So A is 1. So it comes into the loop.
Yes.
Now it sees another for loop, inner for loop.
Okay.
What is the value of B here?
1.
B is equal to 1. Now it has to satisfy the condition B to be greater than 10 to get out of the loop, correct?
Yeah.
You go into the loop. Now you are the inner loop.
Okay.
Now what is the print that I am doing here? I am saying A is 1, star B is 1 is equal to A star B is 1, correct?
Yeah.
Now it comes to the next.
Yeah.
Checks for this condition to be satisfied. B is equal to 1. Is B is greater than 10?
No.
So it will still stay in this for loop.
Yes.
And what it will do now, B's value is
2.
2. Come here, print A value is still 1, correct? Because we didn't go up to increment.
Yeah. We never went out of the loop.
So 1 star. Now what is the value of B?
2.
2 equal to
2.
2. So it will stay in this loop till 1 B is 10.
Okay. Okay.
Once B is 10, what happens? This condition is satisfied.
Yes.
We go here. Now it sees a next here.
Okay.
So that means there is a for it has to verify, correct?
Yes.
So we'll go up to this for.
Okay.
Now in this for, what is the value of A?
It's 2 now because.
A is 1.
Yeah. Now it has to increase.
Listen. A is 1. A 1 is less than 10 or equal to 10? Sorry, 1 is greater than 10 or equal to 10? No, right?
No.
So now it will increment the value of A as
2.
2. Now it will come into the loop.
Okay.
It sees another for loop.
Yeah.
What is the value of B here?
It's 1.
1. So 2 into 1 equal to 2.
Okay.
And then it will go till 2 into 10.
Yes.
You getting me?
Yeah. Thanks.
This is how the loop works. You are able to understand? Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Let's do this. Let's do this in practical. Let's do and see how it works. Now, I'm going to print here. I'm going to say A of 1 to. I'm writing my outer loop. Let me take this out. I'm going to print the outer loop now. A 1 to 10. And here, I'm going to step increment by 1. And I'm going to say print. And I'm just going to print. Saying print table of, they'll say concatenate A. So just to say print table of 1. Now I'm going to put an inside for loop. For B equal to 1 to 10. Step 1. Now in this I'm going to print this code here. Take and put this code here saying, I'll say print value of A, concatenate star, what is the value of B? So I'll say concatenate B, concatenate A star B. That's all is the code. Very simple, na? Very, very simple. Now let's run this. I'm going to clean this up. Now,
so in the first for loop, it will be table of A, right?
Yeah, table of A. Table of A, sorry. That's a typo. Not for no type of my finger is no fault of my mind. Okay? Done. Let's see. Guys, you are able to understand? See, it printed everything. Are you guys able to understand this? Are you guys able to understand what I spoke about nested for loop? Any questions, guys?
The table of in the print column, not here, on the VB script. So did it show table of?
This one?
No, yeah, when you come down, just come down more. The last, yeah, here.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? Here, table of
Oh,
1.
yeah, table of 1.
Table
okay.
of 2, table of 3. It's printed, no? Table of 4.
Yeah, it is printed. Okay.
Which one?
On the VB script itself. So when you said the table, so the table of, then that's the one that prints the table itself.
No, this is what table of A prints this one. You see here, table of 1, table of 2, table of 3.
Okay.
But this value is printed in the inner loop. This one. The inner for loop is what it's printing that.
Okay.